Hey, beautiful people, happy Monday and happy 35th anniversary to me. I know I don't look like I'm celebrating 35 years, but it's true. 35 years, married at 19 years old. My husband was 23 at the time. I'm 54 now, he's 58. No, it hasn't been easy. It's been a few rough times, ups, downs, sick times, uh, richer, poorer times. Started from the bottom, as that song says. Now we're up, but hey, we went through it together. Outside interferences as well on both sides, but we made it by the grace of God. Praying, me definitely praying, stuck with God, kept God first always. So no, it hasn't been easy, and I will tell anyone, marriage is not easy. Marriage is not for the weak. Marriage is not something that you get into thinking that once you say I do, that every day is going to be a happy day. It's not. You're gonna fight, you're gonna fuss, you're gonna want to walk out. But no, in these 35 years plus 3, I can say that we've never split up. I never went to stay at mom's house or anything like that. We stuck it out. We may have not spoken to each other in the house, not him, but me. I was the one to give the silent treatment. But we made it this far. Like I said, by the grace of God, marriage is work. And I would tell any young couple that's thinking about marriage, it's not easy. It's not easy. And these years right now are the happiest years, in my opinion, because we've learned each other. Marriage is a learning journey, because once you get married, you don't know each other truly. Yeah, you fell in love. I fell in love with my honey when I was 16 years old, okay? So I didn't know anything about love. I thought I did. So I had a lot of learning, growing to do as well as he did. So we learned and grew together. We learned each other together. Same thing you have to do. So when you're thinking about marriage, even if you're older, if you're thinking about marriage for the first time, it's a journey, but it's a journey that you can take together. So I advise anyone, especially if you're getting married for the first time, do that marriage counseling. We did that, and it helps to do your marriage counseling first before you step into marriage. That contract, that covenant, it is a covenant between you, God, and that spouse. But it's a commitment as well. It's a commitment to say that I'm gonna stick with you. I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna be your ride or die. We're gonna do this thing together. Hey, we're gonna build this thing together. We reminisce all the time about how we started out in the 1-bedroom apartment. Just me and him. No vehicle, riding on the bus. Then moved to the the two-bedroom duplex. Then to the two bedroom townhouse condo that we purchased, was able to sell it, and then to our first home, and then to our second home, even bigger, so more than we could even ask for. And each thing was a growing process, but that's what marriage is, that you grow together, you work through things together, you talk things out, you communicate. And communication, that's a plus. That right there, communication, which breaks a lot of marriages up, is that you don't communicate. You don't know how to communicate. You don't want to communicate. You want to throw in the towel when you have that first little fight. You want to end it after you've only been married a few months or a year, and you think you can't work it out, you can't make it, you can't build this thing together. It's a building, it's a foundation. You got to build that foundation. And I can truly say 35 years is a foundation that we have built together. Marriage is something that you build a foundation on. You start from the bottom. You start at the very beginning, and you build on it. You build on it, and you build on it. and you make it bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better. And you keep others out of that marriage. You keep outsiders out of that marriage. Now, sometimes the devil will get in. Believe me, the devil will get into that marriage. But you've got to learn how to block it. You've got to learn how to resist it. Even when it does get in, you got to learn how to, shake it off. Even when it tries to break that foundation. You two together have got to do that. It's not a one-sided thing. Both of you have got to know how to work that thing out. You both have got to do that. Because if it's only one-sided, then no, it's not going to work. If only one part of the party is wanting to work it out, then no, their marriage is not going to work. Their foundation is not going to continue to build. It's going to break apart. It's going to fall apart. That foundation is going to fall. But if both parties and that threefold cord, meaning God and you two, are together and you're tied together, then nothing can break that foundation. Even if you have those little mishaps that come between and you have those little hiccups in those marriages, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you get through those years, those rough years, 5 years, you may have a little mishap that happens, 7 years, 10 years even, but that doesn't mean that you can't make it and come back even stronger after those mishaps happen. So, marriage is not for the weak. It's not for children. It's not for those that just think, oh, I want to get married because they think I should get married. No. You do not get married just because someone else says get married. I didn't know. I couldn't imagine being married 35 years, really. I couldn't imagine it when I first got married. I dreamt it, but I couldn't imagine it. My in-laws, they were married 40-something years, and I dreamt that, and we're almost to that now. By the grace of God, I'm dreaming 50 years of marriage, 55 years of marriage. I can imagine it now because we're so close to it. But at first, I couldn't imagine it. But God has blessed this marriage because I pray over. That's another thing. Wives, pray over your husbands. Husbands, pray over your wives. Pray over your marriage every day. Cover your marriage. That's a plus. You've got to do that to keep the enemy away from your marriage. And even when the enemy comes in, he won't be strong enough to break that marriage up. Even if you have those little fights and this and that, he won't be strong enough because God will be stronger. So in the end, marriage, it's a beautiful thing. When he findeth a wife, he finds a good thing. And she finds a good thing in the husband as well. So remember that marriage is a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to share that with you all, that marriage is work. It's a foundation that you can build together. It's something that's not easy, but it's something that you can do if you truly want it and you truly work at it. Remember that. Be blessed, beautiful people. Once again, happy anniversary to me. 35 plus years. Looking forward to 35 more. And then some. All right, and happy anniversary to anyone else who may be celebrating an anniversary this month of July. Until next time, I love you, beautiful people. And as always, stay purposefully positive.